Greetings, gentle viewers. Loafy and the Wall here again to bring you another episode of Random Ramen. The ramen show where I somehow justify all the sodium I'm taking in by eating one of these things. Today I have a real treat for you. I bring to you my first experience with Somen noodles. Somen is the thinnest variation of the udon noodle family, but even more special than that, look at these happy little fellas. Oh, what are they doing? They're creating these 3-foot noodles, like high up into the air. It's like, what was this? Is this like a cultural thing? Because the rest of their life must have been pretty confusing. After partially taking this belt off, I realize belts are pretty deep. This seems to be a proper amount of floss. This is composite. I need coaxial. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. The price of your Sanukiya Somen noodles comes out to about $2.69. So considering that's probably a pretty good meal on the go, I'm going to give the price on that one a 6 out of 10. Pretty decent, especially for all the cool things you get. Packaging. Packaging on your bowl noodle here is pretty dynamic. You have some reds, some oranges, and whatever the hell these guys are doing. It's not like the packaging really screams at you. I'm going to go ahead and give that one a thumbs up. Definitely about a 6 out of 10. Pretty cool. And welcome back to the cookery station. We have our pot to bring our water to 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius for all you people who use the proper metric system. And we have our bucket of noodles. Yay! So, it says on the directions that we are just going to fill this to the fill line that's inside of the bowl. So, unfortunately, the amount of water is, again, arbitrary. But our container is not. We are going to use a sake container to put the proper amount of water into the cooking pot. Get in there. All right, so opening this bad boy up, I can tell that this one is probably going to be pretty special. Right here we have our Somen noodles. They are still like, I don't know if you call it hydrated, but they're still soft. This is very, very cool. I'm excited about that. What else do we have here? We have a dried flake sachet. So that's probably going to be a lot of really cool things, like little dried bits of seaweed, that sort of thing. And we also have our powdered soup. So yeah, all in all, we have 3 different packets of things here in this one bowl. I'm totally excited. I hope you guys are too. Okay, so while the noodles sit and wait, let me go ahead and address the sodium content on this particular bowl ramen. It has 1,750 milligrams per serving, but there is only 1 serving in this entire bowl. None of that breaking up the servings into 2, because maybe you think your kids are gonna share it or something? Well, fuck that. You know I'm gonna be stuffing my face with that whole package, so don't lie to me. And here we are, our 2 goofy gentlemen sporting our hot noodles. Let's see how we look in there. All right. Smells pretty darn good. I like the seaweed, and it smells like it might be kind of a spicy flavor. Perhaps you can hear me drooling as I'm speaking. Okay, and here we go. Premier experience with Somen noodles. You can definitely see they're not nearly as textured as Norman ramen noodles are. I'm kind of splashing and making a mess. Pay no mind to that. Let's see how these noodles are. It's very curious. You certainly wouldn't confuse these with ramen noodles. They feel like they might be a little bit chewier in texture. They feel like they're very filling. I think that this bowl of noodles will probably get me very full. Yeah, as far as the quality goes, I mean, it's tough. I've never had a noodle like this. Like, udon noodles are very similar, kind of. But when you're biting into a big one, it's It's kind of different. I think I'm going to give these noodles like a 6 out of 10. They're very good. Again, premising the notion that your average top ramen that you could buy at the store for 10 for $1 is like a 3. They absorb the flavor of the broth very nicely. The broth is very, very nice. I like it a lot. I think they added like fish balls, I think is the term for these things. They're just like little bits of dehydrated fish that kind of come apart easy once they've been, submerged in hot water. Those add a lot of flavor. It's just a little bit spicy, pretty salty too. It fits my tastes pretty closely. I think this broth is outstanding. It doesn't have a ton of flavors going for it, but it is the exact right flavor that hits my sweet spot. So I'm going to give that one an 8. 8 out of 10 for the broth. And the price is being put into consideration there. If I find a broth that I really like for that price, it's going to get some more marks. So, fantastic broth. On to the extra features. Your Sanukiya Somen noodles have 2 packets, one for the vegetable flakes or meat flakes, whatever you want to call it, and one for the broth, as well as fresh noodles. That is pretty freaking amazing. I gotta give that one pretty high on terms of the bonus features, so I'm going to go ahead and give that an extra 6 points. So yeah, definitely high marks on the bonus features. Very, very cool. So here's to your Somen noodles. Very pleasant experience, and aside from the 2 chaps who can't figure out how to eat a noodle on the front, completely wholesome experience. This, however, might keep me awake at night. Thanks again for joining me with another episode of Ramen. I will see you soon.